Blog Talk Radio.
Hello from my heart, everybody. This is Rock and Roll Reverend Sue, and tonight is New Year Tarot Readings with Oracle Card Reader Claudia Milano. And she is a great friend of mine. I've known her for at least, I'd say, 35 years. And she is a Reiki practitioner and Oracle Card Reader, like I mentioned before. And growing up on Long Island, New York, she received a BA in English Literature and Education from SUNY at Stony Brook. Always interested in the metaphysical, she became certified in Reiki 1 and 2 under Melissa Adams at Hawk at Standing Stone Reiki. And in addition, she continually develops her connection with spirit under the tutelage of Michelle Irene and Jennifer Kupcho, both of whom have studied directly under Gabby Bernstein. Pretty impressive. And Reiki, as you know, is universal life energy that is used to heal your mind, body, and spirit. The energy flows through the practitioner to the client, going exactly where it needs to go. In addition, she also uses crystals, oracle cards, and spirit to assist in the healing session. And I've had one with her, and she's just absolutely amazing. I had some issues with my lungs, and she really helped alleviate a lot of it. And it's real stuff, and it's energy that is just, you know, the Chinese call it qi, and the Hindus call it prana. And it's a universal life force, like I mentioned before, and Reiki practitioners transfer this energy to you and help facilitate you to heal yourself. So, but without further ado, I'd like to bring on my good friend Claudia Milano.
Hi.
Hello, Claudia.
Hi, thank you for having me tonight.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm just so super thrilled to have you with me. You're an amazing reader and Reiki healer, and, you know, it's just a pleasure and an honor for me to have you on.
Well, likewise, to be here for you and for all of the listeners this evening. And I just wanted to say, like, the way I describe Reiki is that I'm just a funnel. I am given the energy from the universe, and I just take it from them. They give it to me, and I just send it where it needs to go, and it's amazing. It just does itself that. I know
it's an amazing thing to help people heal themselves. You know, as a Reiki master myself, I just love doing Reiki sessions on people, and I love receiving Reiki sessions. And the one, like I mentioned before, the one you did on me was just nothing short of amazing. So, so kudos to you. And I wanted to ask, you're welcome. I wanted to ask you, what are your findings? Like, what did the oracle cards come up for as a general reading for everybody for the year 2022?
Okay, well, all right. So we're going to make this, actually, no, yeah, that's good. Just give me 1 second. I just have to figure out which one it is.
Sure.
Okay.
Take your time.
I am, and just so that everybody knows, I am using the Oracle card deck Return to Your Authentic Self. It's by it was made by Jennifer Kupcho. She's absolutely amazing. And this says, do not concern yourself with living in a linear fashion. The magic lies in living in the inverse of normal. Because ever since I was younger, I knew I wasn't normal. And I've learned...
Who is, right?
Right. I learned to embrace what makes me different. And from that, it has opened up so many worlds. And also
yes.
my older son read a book that I have yet to start by David Goggins. And one of the things he talks about is to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Wow.
It's like the same thing. Like if you're fitting the norm and everything is just going along, plain as day, you become vanilla. You don't want to be vanilla. Everybody's vanilla. You want to stand out and be the sprinkles. That's okay.
Yes. Yes.
But it's there that you'll find whatever it is that lights you up.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So this is pretty much everybody's year to shine, right? To stand out.
Yes, and to that point, starting Friday till February 3rd, it's going to seem like the world is going, not just slowing down, but going backwards. That is because the planet Mercury is in retrograde. So as it's going around the sun, it's passing us, and since it goes on a faster rotation around the sun, it's going to make us feel like our feet, our whole body is stuck in the La Brea tar pit. That will pass. And when it does, after the 3rd of February, it's game on. And many, many wonderful things lie ahead.
Wow. Yeah, I know once Mercury retrograde passes, everything seems to be moving faster in a forward position for sure.
Yeah,
I can't
like it makes up for lost, the universe, the energy makes up for the lost time it had for the 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, looking forward to February. I think it was February 3rd is when Mercury goes direct, right?
Right.
I believe so. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That's good. Mercury retrograde is about kind of stepping back. If you have a project, if you're artistic anyway, now's a great time to do revisions, but it's never a good time to start a new project.
Right.
So that's something to keep in mind. And for those of us that wear glasses, be extra careful, because this is a time where your eyeglasses will, somehow there'll be a snafu and, they might get broken.
Mm-hmm.
And that's happened to me before. And it's, it's not even Mercury retrograde. Oh, go ahead, yeah.
No, okay. No, go ahead. So, I can totally relate because that happens.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. And it's so uncanny. If you would have told me like 30 years ago that this kind of stuff would happen, I'd be like, yeah, right, woo-woo stuff. But, I can speak for myself that, I mean, astrology and, astrology, numerology, and tarot cards, they've all been, pretty on the money with me. That's why I love it so much.
Yeah, me too.
And can you tell us, like, what the difference is between an oracle card and a tarot card?
I'm not sure if there's much of a difference, although the tarot cards are very, they're very, structured. They follow a story, and it's very, to me, it's very finite. And they do, I mean, yes, they follow through, and yes, they are accurate. The card is more, it's a little lighter. It's more of, instead of, in other words, anyone could pick up a tarot card and you'll get stuck in the book. An oracle card gives you a message that you get to think about, and the picture, it's easier for you. It's easier for someone to dive deep into it and to interpret than it is for me. But, but I guess it works. Either one of them work. It's just for me, the tarot card is a little too structured, and my angels don't play that way. My A team, my A team is as eccentric as I am. So.
Hey, it's good to be eccentric. People like us make life more fun and magical.
It's true. If you can't, I've always said, if you cannot find the funny, there's no point.
Exactly.
There's, and I remember everyone used to say, well, when I was back in my single days or whatever, what attracts you, what about a man attracts you first? And after it gets past the eyes, because that's just all physical, which is nothing. It's not nothing, but it is. It's all about, can you make me laugh? Because if you can make me laugh, then you will be there and you will get me through whatever mischievous is going on. And
no matter what you're going through, no matter how dark and never-ending it may seem, as long as you have a sense of humor, it kind of pull you out of that muck. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So.
Well, it looks like we have a caller here ready for a reading. I get there's like a little, it's so cute. There's like a little hand icon that's there. It's like, hey, Mr. Carter. I always pictured Arnold Horshack. Mr. Carter. Oh. So somebody's calling in, last four digits, 0748. I'm going to put them on, and I guess we'll start with the Oracle card readings.
Hey. Hello.
My name is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Welcome to the show.
First time listening to it. I haven't called in before.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I know Claudia's going to give you a great reading. She gave me one. So I'll let Claudia work her magic on you.
Okay. Catherine, pick a number, please, between 1 and, we'll go easy, 1 and 7.
7.
7. Okay.
The number 21 jumped in my head, and you didn't go that far, so 7.
Well, you know what? Hang on. We'll consider that the bonus card. 9,
okay.
11. 13, 14, 15, 20. All righty then. Well, the card the card that you picked as number 7, that was in my deck. Oh my goodness. I don't know if, this is so funny. I do not know if you had a chance to look at my Facebook page. The Facebook page is new, so bear with me. But yesterday I did my first card. I posted my first card pull on the website, on the Facebook page, and it's the card that I have for you. And so it's number 48 on the deck, and it says, "You are the bridge to your happiness. Time to take a step. Keep crossing over." It is one of those wooden arched bridges that it's going out into a cloud, a whole bunch of clouds. The moon is on the upper left, and on the upper right, underneath the number 48, is well, it's like a lighthouse. It's like a lighthouse. And as I said in yesterday's card, it's basically there are great things ahead as long as you're willing to take the leap.
Mhm.
So if there's something that you are on the fence, and again, I wouldn't necessarily take the leap in the next few weeks, but when you know you're ready, take the leap. It's a leap of faith, but you are going to be amazed at what's going to happen on the other side of that leap.
So now is this going to happen after Mercury retrograde?
I can't see that timing because a lot depends on the choices that are made. And if she, hypothetically, and I'm sorry, is it Carol or Carolyn?
Catherine?
Catherine. How did I put Carol? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So, Catherine, this is just I don't say a guide, but like the one thing that we humans have is free will. So if you make a left-hand turn out of a driveway somewhere as opposed to a right-hand turn, it might change something. So basically, trust yourself, trust your gut. If it's about a job that you are thinking about changing, start. You can do the breath work and start looking, but don't. When you're ready, when you're ready to pull the trigger, you'll know. You'll know. But when you do finally pull that trigger, it's a leap of faith. But on the other side of that, it's going to be fine. It was the right call. And that's what I think 2022 is all about. We're all stuck in the muck. We've been stuck in the muck for 2 years.
Yeah.
And now it's time to get through the muck and blossom and grow.
Yeah.
Oh,
but, like
okay.
a lotus has to be in the mud, so being in the mud is part of the growth as well.
Right.
So it's not it's not really necessarily a bad part of the process.
Catherine?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about changing jobs or starting a new venture?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to do, like a lot of people, I don't want to do the same thing I did pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So, and similar to what I did probably more like 10 years ago. And so it's all about, I have to kind of market myself in a different way to show what I did in the past. But up front of that, doesn't matter Mercury or not, I do need to move by February 1st. February 1st, I need to move out of where I am and find a new place in February.
Okay, that's fine. The reason why I asked you that is because when I flipped over the bonus card, thank you, Sue.
Yeah.
It is lead as you would follow. So lead, L-E-A-D.
Oh, lead. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Yeah.
Follow. And it is a woman that is standing in the forest, and she hasn't gotten into it yet. She's just about to. Her back is to the card, her back is to the card, and she's looking ahead, and the sun's rising as she's going in. And whatever it was from when you were, what your job was previously,
yeah,
go back and it's like when you're starting a new venture, it's like birthing a child.
Yeah.
So you take you make a list of the good things that that you liked about the job that worked.
Yeah.
And you make a list of the things that didn't. And you try to implement and even expand on that, and remember the don'ts that didn't work and why they didn't work. And go forward. The interesting is there is a tribe out there for you. And once you get the ball rolling, it'll take off. It'll take off.
Wonderful.
So just stay focused, and again, the other thing I strongly believe too is that we're all where we're supposed to be tomorrow. We're meant to be where we are. So regardless of what their next domicile is going to be between now and February 1st, you will find the right one. So just trust and let it happen. You'll know. You'll know. It'll click.
I'm pretty good at that. Even just like seeing a building. Today I was driving around at different places that were advertised, and I can get a pretty strong intuition of just driving past.
Absolutely. If the house isn't looking at you and screaming, welcome, keep driving.
Right.
You keep driving.
That is not your house.
Yeah, because the feeling I got for Catherine too was, kind of like one baby steps at a time.
Uh-huh.
So this is the year for baby steps, and I did a previous show. If you archive my previous show before this one, Todd Curran, who's a master numerologist, he said that it would be this type of year for everybody, but you're not going to be doing it alone. This is the year of partnerships, whether it be business or otherwise, or maybe both. So just know you don't always have to go it alone, and it's just 2 baby steps.
True.
And you never are alone, because whether you realize or not, there is a whole team of people, of angels, spirit, behind the scenes. I was a theater minor, so behind the scenes. So just trust the process, and again, go with your gut. Your gut's never wrong.
True.
Yep, your intuition.
Thank you. What was the deck? What was it? I missed the deck that you were using.
Okay, it's called Returning to Your Authentic Self.
Nice.
And it's by Jennifer Kupcho, Kupcho.
Great.
And she is. Her cards are in me. Well, I know her personally, but all of her cards, all of her decks, they're amazing, and they're all. She's just. Wait till you see it. That's all I'll say. If you go on to Earth Angel Reiki, on Facebook,
okay.
And you'll see there's a bunch of them in there. Mine is the one with the green background with an angel on it. Scroll down to yesterday. That's your card.
Oh, funny. Okay.
And it's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, thank you on behalf of Jen.
Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. And I just wanted to add to Catherine's reading. I'd seen a purple color, and try to work with Saint Germain, because Saint Germain is an alchemist. And whenever you're looking to make changes in your life, use the violet flame decrees, which, if you Google violet flame decrees, you'll see a bunch of them. It's almost like affirmations. It is affirmations, actually. you know, and they're very powerful. It changed my life, and I know it's going to change yours, Catherine, and it's going to help you transmute what you want to change into something that you want to keep. It's nothing short of phenomenal. Try to study up on Saint Germain too, because he was an alchemist and a perfect guide for people who want and need change.
Yeah, that's great. I've thought about other angels, but not him for a while. So we'll read those again.
Yeah, they're there. They're a big help. They changed my life. You know, my life. I mean, it used to be in a lot of turmoil, and when I turned to Saint Germain, it literally changed my life. Literally saved my life. So definitely someone that I would highly recommend for people to study up on and to study the Violet Flame Decrees. Like, you know, a lot of people think with everything that's going on in the world, you know, 2020 was a mess of a year, but, you know, just kind of picture, there's actually a Violet Flame video. I wish I remember who did it. But it pictured the Earth rotating and then violet flames all around it. And, you know, and you would just say something like, I am the violet fire, you know, I pure and cleanse the earth, things like that. And it really does, it has a ripple effect. Even though you think you're only one person doing it, trust me, one person can make a big difference. So I'm going to leave that with you, Catherine.
The violet flame meditation.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
you can YouTube it.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, go on YouTube.
And it actually has the affirmations written on the screen too.
Great. I found your page and I found the card with the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty card.
Yeah. It's an interesting deck. It really is. So.
All right, I'll keep listening. Thank you for the reading.
You are welcome. And if you have any other questions, you can just put say hi. I was on the show with I was first caller on the show, and just you can do that say on that the blurb where the ad was or the ad is, and I'll private message you and we'll go from there if you have any other questions.
Okay, thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Take care.
Oh, she was a sweetheart.
Yes, she was.
I'm so glad that she called in.
Yeah, me too.
A song that that I think kind of goes with our conversation, and because being that she wants to change and reinvent herself, there's a song named "Reinvent Yourself" by Chris Chickering from his album Shine, and I'm going to play that now. And then when we come back, I guess we'll talk more tarot and oracle cards and anything spiritual and see who calls. But I'll dedicate "Reinvent Yourself" by Chris Chickering to Catherine.
When you're all alone and crying in a doorway, and you haven't got a second chance to lose, and when you've tried it all and hit the wall and dying, and you're on your own with nothing left to choose. Reinvent yourself. It's time. with your head up high, and the answers to guide you. Reinvent yourself, you'll be turning it all around. When you're underground, beaten down, you're bleeding, and the claws of cold have cast your dreams aside. You can break the chains that cut your veins. It's easy to free yourself from whole state of mind. Reinvent yourself. It's time. Reinvent yourself and fly with your head up high, and the answers to guide you. Reinvent yourself. You'll be turning it all around. When it's inside, outside, inside, consultation, your dream master will show you what to do. He's your mirror and truth telling. He's gonna tell you. Phoenix fly with a whole new point of view. Reinvent yourself. It's time. Reinvent yourself and fly with your head up high and the past behind you. Reinvent yourself. You'll be turning it all around.
There you go, Reinvent Yourself by Chris Chickering from his album Shine. And I dedicate this to Catherine and everybody who wishes to change their lives this year. Every New Year is a chance for a new beginning, and so is every day. I'm going to bring Miss Claudia back on.
That's a great song.
Thanks. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people like it.
I've never heard that before. I literally wrote it down. I was like, I need to delve into that one.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the MP3. I still have to send the MP3 to my last co-host, Todd. You know, he loved that song too.
Where is he from?
Chris, he is from New Mexico.
Oh, Chris, I thought you said Todd.
Oh no, well Todd, he's from Florida. Yeah, Todd Curran. Yeah, he's got a Facebook page too, Todd Curran Numerology. So check that out. And I should have mentioned your Earth Angel Facebook page in the beginning, so I apologize for that.
Honey Lassie. It's all good. Yeah. And I don't want to tell you how long we've known each other.
I know. It's been forever. Smithtown High School East. There we go.
Oh, yeah, no, Great Hollow.
Long
you
Island.
went to Great Hollow, didn't you? Yeah.
Nope.
You went to Great Hollow, didn't you?
Nope. I went to, nope. I actually, I grew up in Port Washington, and I spent my last 2 years of high school at Smithtown East.
Are you, why do I feel like I'm not, because we probably have one. What am I asking that question for? I feel like if I pulled up Great Hollow's yearbook, you'd be there. But obviously we go way back, even further than sophomore year, junior year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I call you my sister.
That's right.
So,
we're sisters.
that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
It's been a long and winding road for us, indeed.
Oh, yeah, that is. If you had told me 37 years ago, 38 years ago, that I'd be where I am today.
Yeah.
But if
same here.
If you had asked me 37 years ago, I can honestly tell you that I'm a lot happier now.
Oh yeah.
With all the mystery, it's all good.
It's all good. And, when you do the work on yourself and then you go through these spiritual awakenings, it's nothing short of phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
So now your spiritual awakenings, I'm just curious, what got you into spirituality?
Well, I've always been, I just always had this feeling that there was more to the other side, if you will. Or maybe, I grew up Catholic, and so I was thinking, okay, so obviously we're all going to get together, we're all going to see each other one day. That's great, but what goes on the other side always fascinated me. And when I graduated from college, I went with one of my best friends from college to go visit one of my other best friends from college who live on Oahu. She's still there. She lives on Oahu. And we were driving to I'm going to say Waimea, and there was this little crystal shop, and it had like other different things, and we just, for the heck of it, pulled in, and I walked away from that shop with my very first two crystals. One of them was the quartz, and it actually had the chakras on, but I had no idea what the chakras were then. But that was my introduction to it. The other one was an amethyst, and I had it. I came back. I had the best 10 days ever. This was 1990. I had the best 10 days ever with my friends. I came home, and I got into a really obnoxious argument with my mother. In the argument, I was holding on to the amethyst. I was like rearranging some stuff on my dresser, and I had the amethyst crystal in my hand. And it was a pendant, so it was like, a blender, for around the neck. And I was holding it, and in the moment that things were so heated that it could have gone about one of three different ways, I heard and felt a snap and a release in my hand that was holding the crystal. And I looked down, and it literally clean cut in half.
Oh, my God.
And I did a little research, and basically it absorbed and took away all the hurt, all the anger. It had taken away everything in that moment to decompress me, to get through it. It was so much energy, it snapped the amethyst in half.
Wow. And then, after that, did you start receiving messages Were you able to?
On and off, but I didn't realize. I have a very interesting sixth sense about certain things. I started realizing that I was intuitive, but I didn't know what to do, how to work with it until many, many, many moons later. And I look back on my life and, oh, yeah, there's so much divine intervention that has gone on in my world that you don't unless you're looking for the signs, you don't even know it.
Right, yeah. When I used to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out as far as spirituality went, I believed, but I didn't believe. It was that tug of war.
Right.
And it kind of, I went through this for about 5 years. And then finally I was starting to experience, I actually experienced Kundalini after I became, I had my first Reiki initiation. And it was actually right before the initiation. And a lot of things happened to me. I had this tree in my yard back in New York, and it was one of those trees that were very thick, had two very huge, it almost looked like a V. It had two very thick branches that were shaped like a V. Well, actually, make it a Y. More like a Y. The tree was shaped like the letter Y.
Yeah.
And it cracked in half. Like your amethyst cracked, that tree cracked in half. And that tree must have weighed hundreds of pounds. And it fell like literally inches away from my car. And I was like, oh, my God, thank God I didn't park the car closer to that tree. But I was like, oh, my God. I'm like, all these things are starting to happen. And I started seeing all these ancient symbols coming at me, like the pi symbol,
right.
the Greek pi symbol, and, not talking about Greek pies, but, the pi symbol, all these ancient symbols.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, I mean, this is just amazing. And I just, I started, my chakras were really misaligned. They were actually black. I had there was a place called the Grace Within, and that's where I went for my Reiki training, and thank God I did, because I believe it saved my life on more than one occasion. Getting my chakras cleared, learning Reiki, it's always been like a shield for me, a protector for me, so to speak. And it's just been an amazing ride, amazing experience, and I've been going through it for the past 14 years. And all I can say is, thank God. I mean, it was a little weird going through it at the time, but all I can say is it was just meant to be. I had to go through this so I can really learn and realize that there is like a whole other dimension out there, a whole other ethereal world out there, and that, one day I would share it with other people. And that's why I did the radio show.
And that's why I'm finally in a place, in a position that I can start. I had to heal, and I should say this. No one's ever completely healed. We are all constantly works in progress. But I'm so much more aligned than I ever have. It's such an amazing place to live, to be in that vibration. And, I never really, I used to really worry and care about what everyone thought and said. And of course now, a gazillion years later and a ton of maturity, putting the jadedness aside, because you have to, so much better to live in the frequency that you and I are in than it is to not.
Right.
It's a nicer place.
Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. I mean, it's
want
giving
everybody
me.
to feel that.
Yeah, it's like I've never been one for the mundane. You know, I just can't. You know, I can't have things boring. It's like this is the perfect outlet for me. You know, because you actually, you know, like when I give readings, I'm clairsentient, clairaudient, clairsentient, meaning I can taste. You know, I was doing a reading one time for somebody at the People's Spiritualist Church in St. Petersburg, and this woman that was Taiwanese came through. She had a tattoo on her arm. Her name was Honey, and she, you know, the people I was reading for, they literally jumped out of their seats when I told them that. They're like, "How did you know?" I said, "I just seen her." And then I said, "And I also tasted Thai food, which I absolutely love." And
oh my gosh.
You know, yeah, and I said she's from Thailand, and they were just blown away, and I was blown away because you know I never know what's going to come through, and you know it's just so cool, you know to go through this and to be able to help people and you know just give them a little glimpse of the other side, so to speak, you know, because you know after we pass, we don't really, you know, the physical body dies. You know, we don't die. Our physical body does because we're done using it for this lifetime. We learned everything we had to learn. So it's on to the next level, the next grade, you know, and reincarnation, whatever we reincarnate into. You know, if we choose to reincarnate, you know, but it's just so amazing just to go through this. And I'm writing a book currently about my experiences. People are going to think I'm crazy, but, you know, I know, right? Oh, man, some of the experiences I had were just way out there. And, you know, I figure if I share it, you know, somebody out there will feel less lonely or less vulnerable because, you know, I was pretty much dealing with a lot by myself, a lot of traumas, you know, both metaphysical and non-metaphysical. And I became such a strong person from it. You know, I can't believe my strength, mental, you know, and it's just learning meditation, learning, you know, getting my chakras cleared, just, you know, just kind of embracing who I am, that I'm not a freak, you know, that took a long time, you know, 14 years
you know
is
what?
a long time.
Oh, trust me. You know, here's the thing. I embrace. I know I'm different. I've always been, and you could attest to that because I was a hot mess way back then. but you know, I've learned to embrace that which makes you different, and when you do that and you realize what it is, like you when everything just comes together, it's such a beautiful thing. I mean, I used to say even when I was in college, we were not allowed to. You couldn't use the N word, which meant normal.
Right. Oh yeah.
You can't. You know, instead of why be okay, yes, extras are important, so this is going to come out all wrong, but why be an extra when you can be Lucy?
That's right. Exactly. You know, we're all special. We all have our own gifts, and you know, we should celebrate them instead of sweeping them under the carpet.
Sure.
Once we do that, you know, the world will be a better place, you know, a calmer place. Just getting to that Zen moment, you know, where you accept yourself as is, flaws and all, and gifts and all. And
right.
It's a beautiful place to be.
Absolutely. So, I'm just like, even tonight, just being here with you and with the listeners, it's exciting for me, but it's such an honor to be here and to have, and to help whomever's out there.
Yeah, and this is a great medium to do it. There's people all over the world that listen to my show, believe it or not. There's quite a bit in the UK, India, Africa, and
wow.
I got 37,000 listeners. Used to be double that when I was doing this full time, but yeah, it's just been an amazing ride. And to share this information is a gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so.
I just I really want to to thank you and everybody that's listening, for being part of my journey of sharing, and it's just you can't ask for better.
Absolutely. Is there anybody else that wants to jump into our pool, if you will? Or?
Yes, somebody just did. Last 4 digits, 4252. So I'm going to put them on.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the show. Perfect timing.
Hi. I just saw you on call. Thank you.
That's awesome. Just as Claudia was saying, is there anybody else? And then you just popped up, and this is just kismet. This is so cool.
And there are
things.
And what's your name?
My name is Catherine.
Oh, are you the same Catherine?
No.
Are you the same Catherine that called before?
Yes, when you had your show around Christmas time, I believe it was.
Oh, wow. There was a lady that just called right before you. Her name was Catherine, too. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That is so awesome. Well, I'm going to let Claudia do her thing with you. And by the way, Happy New Year. And I'll hand you over to Claudia. She'll give you an excellent reading.
You too. Thank you so much.
Okay. Hi, Catherine.
Hi. Happy New Year to you too.
Oh, well, thank you. Happy New Year right back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please pick a number between 1 and 29.
26.
26.
My favorite number.
There you go. 3, 4, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Okay. So I don't know if you were listening just the caller before, but I'm using the deck called Returning to Your Authentic Self, and it was created by Jennifer Kupcho, and it's Kupcho.
Okay.
Okay, bear with me. Okay. So the card number the cards are all numbered, and this is card number 10. And it's an open, I love this. It's an open book. Remember, well, I don't know how old you are, but back in my day, we had these things called pop-up books. So the pages were kind of like cards. And when you opened the book, and every page that you turned, the center would pop up, and it would give you the little scene of whatever the words were on the bottom to follow the story along. Mm-hmm. So that's what the card looks like, and it has it's a lot of there's a field, there's a little bit of a stream, and then there's a castle, and it's dusk, and so it's a full moon, but the full moon is showering and sprinkling lovely little stars. into the book, into like the center of the scene. And it says, get curious, don't be afraid, ask more questions, and you will receive more answers.
Oh, that's awesome. And I am a moon child. I'm Cancer, so that's really cool that the moon came out too.
May I ask what your birthday is, please?
June 26, 1975.
Oh my God. Well, thank you, because you just gave me a gift.
Really?
You said June 26th, right?
Yeah.
June 26th. My daddy's birthday.
Oh.
One of my favorite auntie's birthdays.
Oh.
And on top of it, it's also my grandparents' wedding anniversary.
Wow. Oh.
So you just gave me a gift because you just gave me confirmation that they're with me. I mean, they're always with me, but they're here. And so thank you. You're going to make me cry. Now stop that. So the only other thing, I guess, is whatever's coming up, if you don't know the answer or you're not sure of what's going, you need more clarity, there's one thing you have to do, and just say, show me. Please show me. Show me. Make no mistake, make it crystal clear so I see what you're talking about. And they will.
Oh, awesome.
And I think I did tell you that it was card number 10.
Yeah.
Which is really a 1. So that's really, that's good. So it's all divinely guided. Well, this all is divinely guided, but that's right there, proof in the pudding. It's, and I see the way the picture is, if you put your name on if you say, I'm Catherine number 2 on the Facebook page, and that I'll know number 10, and I'll send you the picture. And it's so interesting because the way that the stars are sprinkling down, that's how I get spirit. That's how I get the energy from the universe when I'm doing a Reiki session for someone.
What is the Facebook? Because I just
what's the deck? The deck name?
Yeah, the Facebook. You mentioned Facebook.
It's Claudia. Okay, it's Earth Angel Reiki.
Oh, okay.
And it has the angel picture on it.
Yeah, it's got a green background with a blonde angel.
Oh, beautiful.
Which Claudia colored herself. She did a bang-up job.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That's so what I needed to hear. Yeah, I need more clarity in everything right now. It fits perfectly.
I'm glad. Just sit still and just you meditate.
Yes, I know I should do more. I just,
we all should do more.
Yeah.
But when you do it, just say, show me, and then also okay, hang on a second. I'm trying to get the words, and sometimes that takes a minute. When, I guess, honestly, the card says it best. Ask and you shall receive. So just keep asking. And keep asking until you get it, until you understand, until you have that aha moment.
I will. I definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you nothing but amazing things in the year ahead.
Thank you, and you too. Yes,
Thank
both
you.
of you. Yeah, thank you.
If
We're
you
so
want,
happy
Can I jump in really quick?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
no,
ahead, Claudia.
No, I was just going to say that if you wanted to just leave a message, and I'll show you the picture of the card, and if you have any other questions, we can discuss at a future time.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
My
Hey,
pleasure.
Catherine. I wanted to jump in and give you a quick reading myself too. I keep seeing the Holland Tunnel, and I keep seeing a lot of lights. I kind of see like a lot of like fast moving. Is the two words that I'm picking up for you. This year is going to be fast moving for you. You're going to get a lot accomplished. So I just wanted to leave that with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's been on my mind as well, if I can get things done. Wow.
That's awesome.
That is great. You have a very busy year, lady.
Yes.
Thank you. Much love to you both. God bless you. Both amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. And have a happy and productive, prosperous, healthy new year.
Absolutely.
You too. Yes, to both of you too. Yes.
Yeah.
We all need some goodness in this world right now. Yes.
That's for sure.
That's why I think I could speak for Sue. That's why we love what we do.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Anytime. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, you, both of you, and God bless you.
Thank you. You too. God bless you too.
Take care.
Wow, that was so awesome.
There you go. That was neat. And it's so funny because sometimes, I mean, I look at the card and I'll get what I get, but sometimes the words are that you don't need any more than, the message in and of itself. I mean, yes, I dive deep and I get what what I can, but sometimes it's not the message, the messenger. She just needed to hear that confirmation for her. And she gave me such an amazing gift. So
I know that date has so much significance for you. Not only is your dad's, his birthday and then an anniversary, and wow, it's just amazing. Yeah.
It's
totally amazing.
That's when she said she was a Cancer, I'm like, oh, I have to ask.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it was funny because there was nobody on the board left to do readings, and then all of a sudden you're like, does anybody want a reading? And then all of a sudden, boom, the hand went up, and I was like, oh, there we go. and we have another person ready for a reading.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put them through. Last 4 digits, 1042. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm calling from New York. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. How about yourself?
Fine, thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you, you too.
Happy New Year. And I'm sorry, did you say Maria?
Yes, excuse me?
Is your name Maria?
Yes. Yes, my name is Maria.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you. I was asked before, maybe a long time ago, I asked him again. That's the second time I'm talking to you. You see, I'm going to get a settlement soon to buy property overseas in any other word. As soon as I'm going to get the settlement,
Does anything show up in the cards about that?
Give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Oh, 1 second. Okay. Maria, may I have a number, please, between 1 and 12?
12.
12. Okay. Hey, it's one of my favorite numbers. I'll take that. Hang on 1 second. Sue, if you get anything while I'm doing my thing, feel free to chime in.
Oh, okay, yes. I definitely see real estate in Italy. I kind of see it like it's like on a hill, looking down, and I see like vineyards. I see, not necessarily orchards, but I see vineyards, particularly wine vineyards. Yeah, I guess that's the only vineyard that there is, wine vineyards. But, I see it up on a hill looking down, and then you can see, not a lot, but I see some wine vineyards. And it's Tuscany. I'm getting the word Tuscany.
Right.
So it's the Tuscan style. I'm seeing a lot of stone, like rounded stone, going around the property a little bit, because I see it up on a hill. I guess I'd say a hill instead of a mountain. A hill, and I see like a border going around the hill, like of stone. And of course I see the vineyards. And it's not a big vineyard, but it's a nice vineyard. And I see like a lot of garden areas. Just absolutely, it's beautiful. And I see it in Tuscany. Tuscany is what I'm getting.
So far where I'm coming from.
Really? Oh, wow. Yep. And I kind of feel like you're getting an inheritance. It's not necessarily a sale of a house, but it's going to be an inheritance.
Is anything in near Cifalo? I come in near Palermo to Tuscany. Oh, forget about it.
Yeah.
It's far away, It's a nice.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I see.
And
see, I almost kind of see it being given to you.
They give it to me?
But. Yeah, like it's given, like a relative give to you.
And I got it, that kind of relative, they give it to me. they want it from me. They want it from me. Give it to me.
Yeah. I'm sensing more of a property more than a house. I'm sensing more like land that you can build on.
And this is where
I see as soon as I get it sooner this element, or still I gotta wait.
I'm not sure about the time though.
Yeah. Sue, can I chime in?
Yes, please.
Okay, so the reason why sometimes it takes me a minute is I have to hear it. The way I work is varied. So the card I wasn't getting like the answer that she needed, and then I stopped and I went, that's why I asked her to pick a number. And Maria, of course, I still needed a minute, so I needed you guys to talk, and I think I figured it out. So the first card that I got, it's a lovely lady, and she's in a lovely field. It's not an orchard or a vineyard. It's not even a vineyard, but it's lovely and it's floral. It's very pastoral. And behind her there is an angel, and it's absolutely a beautiful picture. But she's in her glory. The card says, "An authentic life grows from the seeds of creation and imagination." And so, that would lead to the vineyard. And then the second card that came up still didn't quite make sense until Sue mentioned something about it being given. It's a lovely little girl. I'm going to say Christmas time, and she's all dressed up, and she's like, I wouldn't say falling, but well, actually, she might be falling, but she's not hurt. She's just like she's jumped, and now she's like going to land on her bottom. And it says that she's holding this jar, and the jar, okay, it looks like it has fireflies in it, but I really can't make it out. It says, be grateful for receiving what you need, not what you want. Life always happens for you, not to you. So it may not necessarily be what Sue said, like it may not necessarily be a house, but it could be land. But it's going to be gifted to you, but it's for you at that point to decide what you want to do with it. Do you want to nurture it and grow it and use them? It's what sometimes when you ask angels and you ask God, they give you an answer that you may not, it's the right answer because it's coming from them, but it may not necessarily be what you think it should be. The point that they're saying is it's what you are going to be getting, but you can make lemonade out of lemons. You can make it whatever you choose to make whatever that property is going to be it land or an estate. That's what I'm getting.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you gotta let us know when you get your property how it went.
Yes, I'll call you again. You don't mind, I'll call you again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bother again. I'm gonna ask again.
But I know it's coming. It's coming soon. I got the word soon, but no months or days or whatever. But it's coming.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you very, very much. I'll let you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy
we'll start off the new year right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Aqui é que something else. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
I can ask another little question, please.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it. God bless you. You see my daughter going to get a job from home? Please?
If she works for Hilton, I know Hilton hires at-home people to do reservations. If there's a Hilton in where she's at.
From home. Get a job from home?
Yeah. The feeling I'm getting is that, she could be like, she would be taking reservations for people for a restaurant. I mean, hotel.
Hotel.
Yeah, I feel like you better stay home. Job from home, right on the computer from home.
Yes.
That's how I was looking.
Yeah. Tell her to apply at Hilton Hotel, or actually any hotel. A lot of hotels are doing things this way now, and that's the feeling I'm getting. Reservations are pretty easy. Sometimes dealing with the clientele might not be so easy, but at least
no one is alone in my house. She was working from home. This way I got a company. I don't want to be all alone.
I don't blame you. Yeah. Tell her to apply with the hotels because, honestly, my niece, she does that. She works from home and it pays well.
That's nice. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean she uses her computer. She stays home. if that's what
right.
she wants to do.
That's what I'm looking for. Maybe she's going to get a fine job like that, too. She was surprised for one of the job like that, but we're not getting no answer back yet. Maybe they're going to call it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Too.
Oh, you.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking with you. And Happy New Year again.
Thank you. You. Thank you. I'll call again.
Happy New Year.
Oh, that was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah. And of course, no sooner does she hang up, Maria, if you're still listening, card just dropped.
Yeah, she's still on. I'll bring her back on.
Okay.
Hey, Maria, you still there, right?
Yes, it's with her. You got him.
Claudia has another message.
Yeah. This is probably from my mother because she was always late for everything. So of course, the second that we say good night, the card drops and it's it's for you. It is a woman standing on a cliff, but she's looking through it's like a cave, but the cave is in the shape of a shell, and she's looking through it to the other side where all this lovely sunlight is coming in, and she's standing near practically in a waterfall, but it's all good. And the message says, "So, now is the time to venture forward and fill a new home."
Wow.
Nice.
So, yeah, thanks, Mom. that
Very nice. Are you giving message to the other side too?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I say you talking to the other side too? Give a message to the other side?
I'm sorry, I can't make out. It's my connection. I can't make out what she's saying.
I say you give a message to the other side. You talk with the dead too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you see, I mean, nobody want to give a message to my husband. You have a time?
I have a son. I'm sorry, Sue. Can you help? My connection is really bad.
Yeah, my connection's a little cutting in and out too. Try to get the phone a little closer to you, Maria. That way we can hear you better, please. Yeah.
You can give a message from my husband or my mother, my father. You can do that.
Message from your husband, mother, or brother.
See how many people are close right now. See how many time,
I'm going to give you that one because take me a minute to go, okay, let me ask you this, Maria. Pick a number for me. Pick a number between 1 and 10, please.
10.
6?
10.
Okay.
10.
10? Yep.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Here we are. I'll be right with you. I'm just trying to.
Can I jump in, Claudia, real quick?
Please do. It'll take me a minute.
Sure, yeah. Now, Maria, I get somebody named Francisco coming in. Francisco.
You see my grandpa.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's sweet.
I don't even know. I've never met it.
Yeah, there's a Francisco coming in, and Francisco is he seems very happy, very jovial. He kind of has his arms around everybody. I see like him with, I can't make out who it is, but he's got his arms, like he has his arms extended out, like he's got one person on each arm kind of thing. So maybe it's him saying that, you know, your husband and your mother and all your loved ones are together with him. That's the general feeling I got. That's pretty much, yeah. And that they're watching over you, and especially this time when you're, they're looking out for you and your best interest is what I'm getting.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The only thing that, it's what I'm getting is, okay, so it's card number 2 from Jennifer's deck, and it says it's a ray of sunlight, a ray of light coming through, and there's all these little angel stars all around it. But there's also a little bit of rain and some clouds at the bottom of the card. But the light is shining through all of that. And it says the level in which you invest in yourself shines a light for others to see how to invest in you. So the only thing is, well, just as Sue said, they are with you. They're definitely watching over you. If you're having any health concerns, get them checked out. Yeah, and just take care of you, so that you take care of your. Okay, so take care of yourself, so that that you and those who are around you and care about you can also be there for you as well. You've got a great support system. You just need to tap into it. And I'm not just talking about your husband and your own angel squad. You've got a good support system around you. So tune into what you need. It's not selfish. It's called self-love.
That's right. Got to take care of you before you take care of everybody and everything else.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys very, very, very much. God bless you. I wish you the best to you guys too. Happy New Year. Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
We love you, Maria.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you.
Next year.
Good to again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's like I said, sometimes
so cool.
it's funny because sometimes it just happens that way where, and I didn't even see the card fall out, but I was shuffling and then I just caught my eye on the carpet and I looked down. I'm like, wait a minute, where did this come from?
It just
okay.
it just hits you. You know,
yeah.
it's like an instant download, and it just happens at the funniest times. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's really awesome. I mean, I got chills from that.
Yeah,
I got chills.
It was.
They're multiplying.
It's and it's interesting too because you never know. Like you never know what's gonna hit. Like to me, even if I saw that first card, that one that I originally pulled for her, it didn't make sense to me with her question. But then as things started talking, and she was talking about, well, she wants this. It's like, and then her card, the number 10, was about being, having gratitude. And it may not necessarily be the, like even with her daughter, it may not necessarily be a job from home, but it'll be something's lined up for her. All she has to do is take that step,
Yeah.
If you're
it's true.
You're gonna get, if it's meant for you, you're gonna get it anyway.
Oh
it's
yeah, it's just
how.
gonna come to you. You can't force
Exactly.
anything. You know,
Exactly.
you just expect it. You know, how you bring it to draw it to yourself is just know you have it already, and it'll come to you at the right time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give us a musical break before we come back. There's a song, you probably remember it. It's called Magic by Pilot. Whoa, ho,
Of course.
ho, it's magic. Yeah. And that's how I feel when we do our work. You know, never believe it's not so. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm going to play that, and then we'll come back.
All righty.
Take a short musical break, and we'll be right back. That was Magic by Pilot. Well, that's an oldie but a goodie. And ever since I was a kid, I think I was like 6 or 8 when this came out, it just gave me hope that there's more out there that, you know, believe. Basically, instead of seeing is believing, do a flip. Believing is seeing type of deal. And that's the way I've always kind of looked at life, but especially now. And just believe in the magic that dwells inside you, your intuition, your insight, your dreams. You know, listen, be it. You know, there's magic everywhere. Every season is magic to me. Winter, spring, summer, fall. It's just everything magically happens. Everything changes, and that pretty much sums up what a new year is. You know, it's new beginnings, new changes, circle of life type of thing, and it's a little dose of magic too. So I'm going to bring Claudia back on. Hey, Claudia.
Yeah. Hey, I absolutely agree. First of all, great song.
Thanks.
And love that song. And it's true. It's about, like, if anyone's ever seen the Polar Express, and it's the whole is Santa, is he not? And it's not necessarily about seeing is believe. Well, that's the whole juxtaposition in the movie. Is seeing believing, or is believing seeing?
Yep,
it's that bell
ring. Seeing.
Exactly. And it's, you know, it's everything. It's funny because for me, I used to say that I have trust issues. Had them very big, very bad for a very long time. I used to say that my skyscrapers that were around my heart had skyscrapers around them.
Wow.
And when I finally started breaking through those walls, breaking through those barriers because of my, you know, the Reiki and my work with my angels, it's amazing to see what happens, and it's amazing to be witness to things, you know, that just are. There's no other way to put it. There are no coincidences,
right?
And you just have to trust. The second that you get in your head and you start questioning it, then no, because that's when your ego takes over. It's something in your heart is saying this, and this. Guess what? That's what it's supposed to be.
That's right.
And, you know, it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. I was just like, you know, that song always takes me back to when I was a kid. And, you know, when we're kids, we always think about, you know, everything's magical. And, you know, it's nice to kind of go back to our inner child and just feel that way again. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's, in 1 second, because while I was listening to the song, I was actually flipping through straightening my cards out, and I came across one that she was just, hang on 1 second, because I think. Sure, yeah. Take your time. Of course, now I can't. I should have pulled it and left it aside, but no, my OCD doesn't let you do like that. That's okay. I can put another song on while you get you know, while you do your thing. If you want to? Is there any? Well, let me ask you this question, because it might just pop out again. Is there anybody else that's on the other line? No. I believe that's all the callers for this evening. Okay. We still have about a half hour left. If anybody out there is listening and wants to call in, please do so at area code 515-605-9864. Okay. And why don't you put another song on, and I'm going to see if I can find the card, and we'll go from there. Sure. That's awesome. I think I'm going to put let's see. I like James Taylor, and I think this Todd Curran, you know, the show before this one, Todd did a numerological reading, a general reading for everybody for the year 2022. And he said that it's not the year of I, it's the year of we. You know, a lot of romantic partnerships, a lot of partnerships in business. Who knows, maybe both, love and business. Yeah. But, you know, whoever you deal with, shower them with love. You know, I have Shower the People by James Taylor, and I thought that would be I love that song. Me too. So I'm going to play it next, and then when we come back, you'll do your magic with your cards. Woohoo. All right. Yeehaw. Yeah. We'll put a little pixie dust on that. There you go. Bam. Yeah, here you go. But we'll be right back.
All righty.
You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? But one thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Whoa, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Yes. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Do as I say.
That's right. Shower the people you love with love. And this is the year to be doing that. 2022, like I said before, is the year of we, not me. So I'm going to bring back Claudia.
Hey.
Hey, Claudia.
Hi. Hey. And of course, 22, the year of 22, partners, two together. Two are always better than one.
Yeah.
It sucks to do things alone.
Yep, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, enough of the lone wolf stuff.
No. As a certain well-known psychologist has said, and it's funny because when I get inside my head, I always stop and I see his face and I go, with the mustache, and I sit there and I go, so how's that working for you? Because we all know it's not. And that's when you have to pivot. You have to just let go and let God. And I think I found the card that I was looking for. I must have. So it's card number 4 in her deck, and it's a lovely, lovely lady in a very pretty pink dress with a cape, and she's got long, flowing, dark hair, and her right hand is out, and she's touching the muzzle of a beautiful white unicorn.
Wow.
And it says, trust your voice over your thoughts. Your voice speaks through your heart.
Wow. And
it's so true, because the second that you, as long as you be still, is it, to quote scripture, be still and know that I am God. When you are still and all you do is just listen, it is, the answers to your questions. They're giving them, the angels, God, the universe, they're giving them to you. And the second that you go, but wait, and you put your thought into it, that's when trouble starts.
Wow, that was pretty awesome.
That's why they always say in school, your first answer is usually, typically, the correct one.
That's
because
right.
you know it. Just trust. It's a very difficult thing to do, but trust. And I pulled, while he was singing, I pulled a card for everybody just to I don't want to say sum up, but whatever. We could wait till the end if you want, or we can talk about it now. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, it's getting close to the end. We have only about 15 minutes left, believe it or not. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. There we go.
Awesome. All right. So, by the way, in case anyone's interested, the cards that I pulled originally with the unicorn, that's number 4 in Jen's deck. And then the card that I pulled while Mr. Taylor was gracing us with his talents is card number 8. And it's, you remember in Wizard of Oz when Dorothy opens up the door, when the house lands, and she opens up the door for the first time, and everything inside the house is black and white. And when she opens the door, everything it's that moment where black and white meets the color.
Yes.
So that everything that was in Munchkinland was in color, while she's looking from inside her house, which is black and white.
Right,
that's what this card looks. Okay, that's what this card looks like.
Oh wow!
And it says, "You are the host of your life. Don't wait to be invited. Create a tribe and call them in." John Lennon said, "Life is busy. Life is what happens when you're making other plans."
Oh,
that's
my
what this
favorite
card
quote
is
by
about.
him.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. That's what this card is about. That's what this year is about. Just, this is the year to do. And even if you're, you in that journey, you might find a really good friend inside yourself that you didn't know existed. But get out of your comfort zone and just trust.
Wow, that's so amazing. Thank you so much, Claudia, for your time, your expertise, and had a lot of fun with you tonight. We'll have to do this again, maybe hopefully for February, like Valentine's month. Maybe do some Valentine's readings. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Just let me know, and I'll clear my schedule. It'll, like I have a very booked schedule. But yeah, we'll make it happen.
You'll fit me on your schedule.
Yes. We'll make, I'll pencil you in. My people will call your people. You know how that goes.
Let's do lunch.
That would be one hell of a. I know. I'll do what my son and his fiance do. They're both in the Air Force. He's in Nebraska. She's in California, and they DoorDash each other's dinners, and then they watch a movie together.
Oh, that is so cool.
So I'll DoorDash your lunch. You DoorDash mine, and we can just,
Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Now that's something I would do. I love DoorDash. I use it quite a bit.
It's a lot easier for you there because you don't have the lovely little weather that we have here in Binghamton.
Oh my God, I can only imagine the snow you're getting.
Oh well, no, nothing like last year. A year ago at this time, we were still trying to melt out of 44 inches.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It was horrible. I'll send you pictures privately. It was horrible.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely do that.
But hopefully it'll be another 500 years and I'll be in a much happier, snow-free place.
Hey, who knows? Maybe you might move down to Florida.
Hey, I'm not you know what? It seems like everybody, what's like really funny, it seems like a lot of people from our neck of the woods, if you know what I mean. They're all migrating down to Florida.
Yeah, we just had one of our friends, Jeannie, move there, and we wish her a happy and successful retirement life down here. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's like they have it's like this little 631. Like, and the way I look at it is, I'll have places to stay when I come visit, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna.
Then you'll figure out which part of Florida you want to be in. It's a big state.
Exactly. It has to have a beach. It just needs to have a beach.
Yeah, you gotta have a beach. That's my dream one day.
Yeah.
Well, I live on a canal, but I would like to live on a beach myself too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to hear the ocean every night.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily need to be like literally on the ocean, but in the day, I was a 10-minute drive from my house to the beach. It was a beautiful thing. I miss that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I would too.
I miss that. Well, the drive just kind of got you like, it just prepared you. It was all very, woodsy and amazing. And then when it opened up and you could smell the salt water and you knew you were like almost right there. It was the best. Oh,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
So, anything else? Is there anything else, my dear sweet friend? Thank you for having me, by the way.
Oh, anytime. And just to remind everybody, you can see and contact Claudia on her Angel Reiki. I'm sorry.
Angel.
Her Earth Angel Facebook page.
Earth Angel Reiki Facebook page.
Yes, try saying that 3 times.
No. But I will also, like I said, if you contact me there, then I will forward then the information on how to contact me further if you are in desire or need of anything to be discussed further.
Yeah, and as you can hear through this broadcast, Claudia is just an amazing reader, and she's also an amazing healer too. Like I mentioned before, she helped me with my lung situation. So I thank you for that, my friend. And
it was an honor. It was an honor, and I'm always I'm a call. Well, for you, yeah, I'm a call away. I'm a call away.
That's it.
Oh my gosh! I just had a flashback. To coffee shop in high school, senior year. I sang "You've Got a Friend" by James Taylor.
God! Yes, that song was playing in my head when you were talking. That's so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we also did Senior Cutout Day, by the way, which was hysterical.
Yeah, that's the only, that was the only day I ever cut. That was the only day ever that I ever cut.
Yeah, I think it was like the second time I did. Yeah.
And it was so funny because no one thought that I was going to be there. Like, oh no,
God.
Oh no. No, it involved a beach. I was going. It did.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you. That was a good memory. Well, I just want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank you for your wonderful readings and spiritual chat. Yeah, we'll have to do this again in February. And, also besides Claudia's Earth Angel Reiki Facebook page, there's also a Twitter. So if you need to contact her on Twitter, it's Earth Angel Reiki on Twitter, too. So with that, yeah, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew. And just wanted to say Happy New Year, everybody. Every New Year is a beginning. And I'm going to play one last Song for a New Year by the Brigadier. So thank you again, Claudia, and have a good night. We'll talk next month.
Well. Absolutely. Happy New Year, everyone. Many blessings.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Every year I write my resolutions, a little list of life revolution, a chance to stop and start all over again. The last 12 months have been stressful, with hardly a time to be restful, but the excuse we need for change can now begin. Goodbye to the old year. It won't be long before we're through here. This is my song for the new year. Everything that could be. Forget about love that is dying, with rising looks and the sighing. Either make it better or walk away forever. start all over again.